don't know.
I'm sure you could.
I don't know if it's avoidance or it's just that it won't come out of the fingers. I don't know. And yeah, if we went digging into the 808 State back catalogue, there will be some crimes back there. You know, we're not pure. You know,
this is the thing. I mean, if you take Cupid as an example, Cubic, sorry. I mean, when that record came out, that was kind of like, you know, you heard the first bar of that. That is, for me, personally, that is the rave scene. That song signifies, you know, this is exactly what the rave scene is. But then you hear Pacific State, and it's like, well, that's not going to be the same group that did.
No, yeah, exactly, yeah.
You know,
it's like a record like Cubic is like, you know, it's probably some Black Sabbath in there from when I was 14 or whatever, you know, coming to the surface accidentally that day, you know. It's very rock riff, but at the same time we were probably chasing, there was a record called Acid Rock round about that time that was big in the clubs on like an R&S record, a Belgian record, you know, and we were probably going like, oh, let's try something like that kind of thing. And then that came out, you know. So there's always something, there's a story behind each one, you know.
So what about now? I mean, you know, is making, I mean, I don't suppose, you mentioned the albums kind of thing and everyone listened, but I mean, kind of album is almost an old way of looking at presenting music now for a lot of the young, you know. So, but I mean, I'm with you. I still prefer an album than I would prefer, or making an album. I mean, I've got my recording studios up here, and I still, to this day, will say, let's make an album for this, or let's make an album for that, you know, and I still have that mentality. But I mean, is that how you think now as well?
I mean, the last album we put out was Transmission Suite in 2018, and I was struggled to even whittle that down to a double album. So it's 14 tracks, and you know it's on Spotify. But like the first 3 tracks, and then it just dwindles off in terms of people getting down to the bottom, and it's terribly frustrating, you know, because like it's not necessarily put together with the best tracks up front, you know. It's kind of,
well, that's the annoying thing, because if you've got the story element to your album, and you want people to listen from beginning to end, and Spotify throw in a shuffle, it just kind of ruins it.
It's a big ask these days. It's a big ask to get someone's attention for that amount of time.